Hello, and welcome all you lords and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourselves in the self-proclaimed only, and it is again self-proclaimed Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you as a viewer to significantly impact the flow of the story that is unfolding upon your screens. And you can do it for free. In order to make these changes, you must use the exclamation point redeem command and spend the fate chips. These fate chips are loyalty points you can earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or engaging with us in chat. Please engage us in chat. It gives you a great chance. It lets us know you're out there. Use these fate chips. You can alter skill rolls, heal your players, introduce custom items of your own design, or make your players say interesting things or even sing. We could turn the whole thing into a musical if everyone blows enough fate chips. You can even create random encounters as part of the script. Tonight we are playing a new game system called The Tales of the Solar Patrol. It is a story about the making of a 1930s retro pulp science fiction show. Please be aware that there are two letters, well, maybe just one. One letter, Magic Voice? Magic Voice gave up on me. There will be a letter for the secret patrol message that will pop up during the broadcast. Please take these letters to the decoder that you can find in our Discord chat. And now, places everyone, places please. We're going to gather the cast. Okay, does everyone have their scripts? We are going to be going. This is we're going to be shooting episode 1 of Caves of the Moon, Dark Side of the Moon. Does everyone have a script and ready to begin? We seem to be missing two. Well, we're missing someone here.
I will say it does seem no one brought me that good bullshit.
Okay. Well, we seem to be missing. Bonsoir Lacroix. I'm. Well, why don't you introduce yourselves to each other while I go to try and get Bonsoir on the phone. So go begin in cast order, if you would, please.
You can afford one of those. Well, let's see. Cast order. I suppose I shall start. Well, you may have previously known me as Percival McStandish or Maxwell Griffleton, but as it would happen, it seems after the moving pictures went to talkies, I had a little bit of a mental breakdown, and through some sheer luck in purchasing the spirit gum for this handy little prop mustache I wear, it seems the purveyor of said shop mixed up his vials, and I ended up with just a little bit of LSD going directly from my nostrils into my gray matter. So to reintroduce myself, my full name is actually Percival Maxwell Griffin McStandish III. And I will be starting off today playing the part of Sneed Sniley, the best villain for plot device that you will ever meet. Next up, we got Cam.
All right. As you know, probably, I'm sure you're all repeat viewers at this point. I'm Wellington Kensington III. Tonight, I begin playing the part of, once again, Niles Nebula, a nefariously evil man who is trying his hardest to use different locations as a base for experimenting on living beings. I am returning to the moon tonight, which is where I spent my college days before I was kicked out of graduate school, and I am attempting to set up a base on the dark side of the moon because it is there where people see their folded faces sitting on the floor. And so I will be leading this expedition.
All right. Well. You know me as everyman Russell Ryder. You know, I'm just here for a paycheck. But you'll see me, I got all your letters, all your fan submissions saying how much you liked Frankie, but they wanted to kill him off. They wanted to write him out. So I went back into that writer's room and I said, look, you sure can write this shit, but you can't say it. And then they looked at me and I said, Frankie has a cousin. His name's Fredo. I'll be playing Fredo today. Maybe someone else.
Hello, I'm Neville Runwinger, and tonight I'm going to be playing the Dread Pirate Fatale. And you may notice that this character is actually a woman, and I'm not actually a woman, but I tell you what, as soon as I put on these glasses, the transformation will be amazing because, you know why? I've been taking acting classes. Just hang on.
Okay, I've come back from the office. Oh! I was hoping that Rufus would put on his glasses so I could do these bits.
I was really hoping that we were going to hang on that close-up just a little bit longer.
Wait, put the close-up back up a little longer, please. I feel Johnny Depp. I feel a young Johnny Depp.
Good Lord. Oh, Mom, are you proud yet?
Yes,
are you proud yet, Mom?
It seems that Bonsoir is recovering nicely, so he will don't worry about it. We'll send him some flowers. I'm sure he's going to be okay. He's at the Belrave care facility. So everyone, I'd like to call places. I didn't know if you had a chance to talk among yourselves, but we're bringing in our extras for this. We have Mayor Sam and Engineer Ted for the first scene. And you are all in the office of the Mayor of the Moon. Because of course you are. And you have all disguised yourselves as archaeologists. And you now need to get permission to go to, you need to tell Mayor Sam why you're here and why he needs to give you a moon tractor.
Director.
Yes.
So, I'm going through the script here and, look, I know I kind of demanded this character, but there's nothing in here about who's the boss. Who's the boss? Who's Alfredo's boss?
Does anyone in the group need to be Alfredo's boss?
It's Fredo.
Alfredo's boss? Oh, dear. Yeah, this is going to be some pronoun thing all over again. So I'm going to have a rough day here. Is anyone going to be the Fredo's boss?
He's a really good toady. He'll follow you to the ends. Someone's ends.
Because we are kind of out of, we run out of henchmen. We only have one henchman now. Plus, a few of you will have to pick up. You'll have to pick up Bonsoir's lines and also Grant's lines.
Oh, wee, I'm bonsoir. Wada. Crepe, crepe, crepe.
Okay, you've got it. It's uncanny.
Oh,
I understand.
cigarette baguette.
Okay. Fredo, have you found maybe you should choose your own boss?
This isn't what they taught us in the academy. Let's see. Sneed.
Yes.
Looks like you got yourself a toady.
Wonderful.
I was kind of waiting for a whole bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2 thing here. But
No,
that
here
works
in
too.
the Sneed Syndicate, we believe in giving our toadies the freedom of choice of how they die. But these are minor moot points.
Hey, when I choose to die, I'm following your every command.
That's probably a wise thing
Okay.
because I just kill my toadies in my experiments.
Well, this one went to Goon Academy. Those are at a premium.
Oh dear. So you're in the office with the mayor and the engineer who has the tractors. And Mayor Sam is champing a cigar because it's the moon, and he is impatient and grumpy and says some things like, "So why do you want a tractor?"
Well, we need to get to the dark side of the moon because we're looking for small creatures similar to this skull I found here a few years ago. And so we're doing an archaeological dig. And I think we just need to have some kind of transport to get over there.
Yeah, it sounds like you're. Well, I don't know. Is that Martian? Is that a
Well,
Martian
I'm
skull?
not sure. It reminds me vaguely of the miniature creatures from Titan, but I haven't been there in years.
Okay. And engineer Ted is getting he's taking a closer look at the skull, and he's just going to talk about it like this. Oh, that's a frightening one. Yeah, that's a frightening one. Oh goodness, you're going to need a tractor. Wait, do I know you from somewhere?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, I mean, it almost feels like you're going to have to make a talking roll to convince me otherwise, or a chilling roll. It's up to you.
Yeah, they're both the same, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I'm a stand-in, so I have like about a 10.
All right, well, I rolled exactly a 10. I got a 6 and 2 2s, and I also rolled an 8 on my D8.
Oh, we begins the episode with shenanigans. Good. So you get a point of moxie, or as the 2s, and that can be used to re-roll dice or influence events in quantity. And the 8 is a what? A but or an ant?
And
An ant? Okay, so you need to pick an actor that you're friendly with, that you like, to continue this action on how you confuse him.
well, I'll pick.
So you have explained to him you're not who you say you are, Owen.
All right, so I will choose the actor Neville, who's playing the Dread Pirate.
Okay, Neville, what is the and for this convincing Ted? Not only does he convince Ted that he never went to school here, he also
convinces Ted to give us 2 moon buggies.
Excellent.
I don't know. This is going to be tough because of the budget. Okay, I see if I can find two moon buggies. Maybe they won't appear in the same shot. You will have your two moon buggies, but they will not be in the same shot. Are we okay with that?
That sounds good to me.
Okay. So Mayor Sam is like, all right, well, obviously you haven't caused trouble here in the past, and I see no reason to hold you here despite the person having a whip and another one with a big mustache.
That's
So,
just their dress. It doesn't mean anything. We're not
should I send
we're not evil, like we're not bone collectors or anything.
No,
No.
not at all. And not to mention, anything we find will surely fund your re-election campaign.
Yes, we might even clear it with the solar patrol if we find anything really strange. Wink, wink.
Oh, yes, well, we can always use more patrollers around here. We always have.
You okay, boss?
Yes, fine. Just got a little bit nauseous, is all.
Yeah, those solar patrollers are really great guys, aren't they, Ted? Yes, they're just wonderful and so broad-shouldered. Even their robots are so shiny. So yeah, hey, would you need a couple of guards to go with you? These would be great city guards.
I think that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea because, we don't know what we're going to encounter out there. We're hoping it's archaeological digs and not zoological. But if something's living, we might have to fight it.
I'll send them out with some blasters. So off. All right. Take care, y'all. And
thanks again, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, yep.
Bye-bye, Sam.
Now I need to. Okay. Let me get the moon buggy. Putting the moon buggy on the table. Look at that. Little moon buggy. And there are two of them. Right. All right. So you guys are in the workshop or in the Bob. And hopefully you can see Guard Bob and Guard Rob. No, actually it's Guard Bob. It's just spelled differently. Okay. So Bob and Bob are here. And they're waiting at the moon buggy, and yeah, you guys can decide what to do next with the two moon buggies.
Maybe two of us in each plus a guard.
I think that sounds a wonderful idea. And we can just drive in a small caravan.
Excellent. I like it.
So, God Bob and God Bob, any relation?
They look at each other and move their heads very slowly side to side with no, and you notice the eyes are somewhat vacant.
Ah, not exactly the talkative type. Perfect.
So they slowly move forward to each of the vehicles, open them, and take a position in the driver's seat.
Oh, we have our own chauffeurs. How delightful.
Yep. So I'm assuming who's going in what truck? I'm assuming it's
Fredo's gonna go up to the side of one of the these look like tanks. One of the moon buggies and get down on all fours as a step stool for Sneed. Hey boss, here you go. Here you go for you.
Ah, just the thing I needed to cushion my feet. The back of a goon. Thank you, goon.
Absolutely. Boss. Yep.
Well, just so we're clear, are you a goon or are you a hench? I want to make sure I may be slightly evil, but we always want to make sure that we're calling people by their preferred pronouns.
Which one do you prefer, boss?
I like goon.
Then I'm gonna be the best goon you ever did have.
Okay. All right. So you embark into the rather cramped space. I don't know how you are going to fit all four of you into any one of these, but okay.
It's just a good thing I got such
And-
a smooth tongue.
Yes. So it's gonna let that go, are they? Okay. Is there anything you want to do before you leave the base or the city?
Mm,
Do we need any special equipment? I mean, now that we're out of earshot of the mayor, I'm thinking we should probably figure out exactly how we're going to pull off this deal. We still got to.
You might want to.
Bob and Bob, but they look a little vacant. I bet if we slipped them some money, it's a trip. They'd probably just leave us alone.
well, at this rate, with how obedient they are, I might have to give them a full ride to Goon Academy. There's a few more Frankie Alfredos going.
Boss, I hate to be a stickler, but it's actually Fredo, not Alfredo.
That's what I said.
Yes, boss, absolutely. Sorry, I apologize. I'm gonna go into the back and whip myself a few times. Oh,
Wow.
you stupid Alfredo! God damn it, your name's Frady, not Alfredo. Fredo's a dish. Dang it.
And it's a very limp noodle besides. So, gentlemen, let's reiterate our plans. We're supposed to
Yes,
be
I
archaeologists.
I love hearing plans. Let's hear the plans.
From what I remember, our discussion was we're pretending to be archaeologists that are held captive, and we are going to set up some kind of base on the dark side of the moon.
Well, that sounds absolutely
Yes, perfect.
devious.
Absolutely.
And then once we're pretending to be hostages, we get someone like the Solar Patrol who comes out trying to rescue the hostages, and we smash them and destroy them.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Oh, as do I.
Well,
So, what? Yeah.
Yes, Director. I'm quite certain this is what the writer you handed a quarter to write provided us. So.
Okay. Yes. That's the writers. He's back. He's doing well with solid food now. We're finally trusting him with solid food again. So he's going to be good. He's going to be good for this. We'll just go with his script as written. Yes, what's on the page is goes onto stage. So, did you need to retrieve any special equipment that you may have smuggled in to set up your secret base? We're just going to go out with a spatula and a hoe.
So, well,
I beg your pardon.
Well, I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what the Emperor of Ganymede had in mind for us. I know that he wanted us to set up a spy base, and if the Solar Patrol comes, we will destroy them.
I know that Sneed often carries things in his pockets. But maybe not a whole base.
And those things come out of my pocket as needed, when needed, and described as needed, precisely when they are.
Yes. Was there anything that you may have...
in his left pocket specifically has everything we need.
We may need some long-range communications equipment so we can let Ganymede know when we've got this base all set up for him and cleared it out of any solar patrollers.
I could just holler real loud.
Well, I don't know. The ether is there to carry your sound, but I don't know. That's a long distance, Ganymede, all the way from the moon, especially the dark side.
Hey, Emperor Ganymede! We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait now for a response.
Yeah, I'm not so good at the physics of it. Somebody calculate the speed of sound through ether and the distance to Ganymede and see how long we got to take. Wait, I mean.
That would be a science roll. Does anyone want to try science?
Sure.
I have a feeling you lost your science guy.
I was literally about to go do the math for that.
I'd love for Frady to try.
Wait.
Now, if I remember from my graduate school days, the speed of sound in ether is about 927 miles an hour. It's a little bit faster than it is in air. You know, the ether is a little bit less dense.
Oh, now I'm about to do the math. I'm wanting to do math so bad. Yeah, this is about a 12.
And who's rolling?
Whoever wants to do science. On this and provide
there's sciencing to be done?
Yes.
Well, Sneed will happily jump at the opportunity to show off my brilliance. That is going to be not 12.
Beat a 12.
Did not beat a 12.
If you wish, you can reroll
9.
dice for Mox. You can reroll one die for one Moxie.
Oh, then
you can reroll any number of dice for one Moxie.
This is the hill we should die on.
I shall spend a Moxie to re-roll this here one. And, out of the box. Sorry. Okay, much better. And now we have double 6s, so a total of 14.
Okay, so you use the Moxie, you get a Moxie right on back because of the double 6s. Okay, so you know it's going to take about 4 weeks.
Oh, wait.
Man, I don't think I brought enough peanut butter for that.
Oh, that's actually quite impressive, Fredo. Quite typically, the speed of sound traveling from the dark side of the moon to Ganymede would often take, well, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Likely by the time they got our message, we'd all be dead.
I was in Quia and Goon U.
That explains a lot.
Really teach you how to sing from the diaphragm.
Why, Sneed, I notice. Doesn't it look like you have a space walkie-talkie in your pocket? Oh, you're just glad to see me.
Why not a little bit of both? Yeah. And I'll let's see. I'll pull one of my radios out and just toss it over to Fatal.
My, that's impressive.
Now, the trick here is that while they do work and work very well, considering that we are going to the dark side of the moon, I should also mention that they are strictly solar powered. So once we are out of the warmth of the sun, we might only get another 5 to 10 minutes of total communications before the stored battery gives out.
Well, I have an idea. one of the moon buggies can stay in the sunlight, and the other moon buggy can go investigate and then shout back what you learn.
Split our interests. Always
Oh,
a fantastic idea. I love it!
yeah, Fredo says he can yell pretty loud, so he could probably just convey the messages. And then whoever's back there, just radio it in. The Emperor Ganymede will be happy with us for sure.
Yeah, you just let me know what you want me to tell him and when. I'll get it out there.
Well, I say we get a move on. I can't wait to feel the space ether whipping through the hair.
Yeah, and I want to see what's happening on the dark side of the moon. I haven't been there since my college days.
Be careful. Rumor has it there are 10 men on the dark side of the moon.
Oh, we're not getting anything. No one's giving back here. Come on, people. All right. You'll mount up in the moon buggies. The guards did while you were out in the outside. The guards just stayed sitting. Bob and Bob just stayed in the seats, unmoving, unflinching, unblinking. So they begin. They set the moon buggies in motion without you even having to say you wanted to go to the dark side of the moon, and off they pop.
Oh, good, they're alive. Because I thought I was gonna have to pull out my handy dandy little finger mirror and put it under this one's nose. I wasn't quite sure he was breathing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you done that?
I think they were caught in a reverie, remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. We've got to keep these loonies on top.
I think that's a point of Boxy at this point. Yes.
I mean, not call out the Moon Mayor's gods and this assistance study that he has provided for us, but do these gods seem comfortably numb to you?
They do. In fact, I'm thinking maybe I can use these two in some of my experiments, and they won't even know that I'm killing them.
And when we get back, they'll all wish we were here. I can do this all day.
Okay. I'm gonna max you out at 4 Moxie.
I don't know, boss. Their silence, they'd make excellent toadies.
Yeah,
Wow.
that is true.
Well, once the Sneed Syndicate is under the favor of the Emperor of Ganymede, we will be sure to set up the first ever scholarship fund for goons and toadies.
Mhm.
Oh, you're a very generous boss there. You're very generous.
I'm just another brick in the wall.
That you lose points for that because it's off album.
Oh, that's... I already been off album twice!
Well, that's because it's the only one I recognize as off album.
Director,
Yes.
may I just suggest that you just breathe in the air.
Yes.
Or in this
There we
case,
go.
the ether.
The ether. Yeah, I'm interested that all of you have now done away with the concept of vacuum in space. So the ether did some of it, and I don't know why anyone wears a
In
space
the
suit anymore.
1930s, they didn't know that, so...
They had it. I kind of looked it up a little bit. They had a pretty good idea of some of these things, but yeah, ether did not give up the ghost very easily. But yeah, no, but it's true. Yeah, especially in popular fiction, this was not a thing. So yeah, you guys can decide whether or not your spacesuits have just flippable helmets or if they're just there for snowmobile suit.
I say, let's give our thanks to Mayor Sam for installing that amazing oxygen machine on the moon.
Indeed, otherwise we might end up with brain damage.
Okay, thank you for filling in this plot hole with a bitload of spackle.
Hang on, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, it is going under. We are going over a lot of bumps. And by the way, you start seeing, let me see, who's got, okay, you're bumping along. I'm sorry about that. You're all jiggling. You don't fold, you jiggle. Do not fold, jiggle.
I'd like to wiggle, for sure.
Yes. Und Sneed, we need a noticing things roll out of you.
Luckily, the seats go back. Sorry, I had to finish it.
Oh, look at you with your
Yes,
Fiat. You're
the
really
seats
going to
do
see
it.
it.
Oh, yes.
And I get shit for going off album.
Well, this was very far off album. You weren't mugging for points, so I guess that's a thing. So
purely for joy.
yes, would you make a sneak and roll, please? Actually, everyone can make a sneak and roll, please, at a target of an extra.
Damn.
So I just barely pass with a 10, and I have an and.
Okay, you noticed and
11.
and then 11 with no and or but, right? And then Rufus, how'd you do?
I have a 5 with an and.
Oh God. Okay.
I
So,
rolled a 6 with no effect. 8.
No effect. Okay, so you failed to notice. So what happens is that Neville, you need to pick someone to describe your failure to notice a giant flaming meteor coming straight at your vehicle. With you need to have someone explain how you not only failed that, you extra failed something else. And it had a knock-on bad repercussion. So you need to pick someone who's probably an adversary or an antagonist to you, a fellow actor who may not have your best interest at heart.
All right, I'm stumped. Just tell me the answer.
Who wants to give Neville extra grief?
Now, is it his actual actor that's going to get the grief, or is it in game?
We'll see how it goes. You can make some decisions.
Okay. So he doesn't notice the flaming asteroid that the crew on the set accidentally lost control of. And it falls down to the stage, shattering in little flaming bits. And one of the bits gets in one of his eyes, right through those sunglasses of Fatal.
Okay. I think
This studio is going to run out of money just paying for people's hospital bills.
You're
1930s, there's no workman's comp.
So what hospital bills?
And you
Hospital?
all haven't come yet.
Come on, FDR, bring us
so-
that great new deal already.
Yeah, we need some angry artist from Austria to go do what he's gonna do.
Oh no.
Oh no. So Rufus with that, or Neville with that, I think you need to make a bruising check as a supporting actor. You're looking
Okay,
at
this
me.
time I rolled a 15.
Oh, okay. So you have succeeded in your bruising check. Was there any and about your D8 was clear?
No, it's an and.
Ah, so you have succeeded. You need to describe someone needs to describe a beneficial action for your ability. The flaming hot meteor actually did not penetrate your eye and cause damage. And not only did it not cause damage, something else happened. So you need to pick someone to describe that to you.
Oh, let's go with Go Pond.
Oh, he's dying.
Perfect.
Maxwell.
So, not only the flaming shard goes back behind the glasses, and it has no effect because you'd already injured your eye on a previous day of filming. It's a glass eye. There's no you can't burn that.
And now his eye has a permanent sparkle, which would be great for the promotional photos.
That twinkle. I finally got that twinkle.
Oh, buddy.
Oh God. Okay, so and at this point, Maxwell Griffith and Percival McStavish III, you did notice the meteor about to drop onto your compatriot's head, and it seems like this vehicle is the most unfortunate vehicle ever. So
Why? This one's the fortunate one. It's those fools in front of us.
Oh, right. You noticed that. So yeah, you noticed that. I forgot who was who. I've got you sitting next to each other in the viewer.
Yeah,
So
it's Niles and Fatal,
yeah,
and we both failed our rolls, so it came down straight.
You both failed your
And
rolls.
we both succeeded.
Sharp eyes. And not only did you succeeded and something else happened related to succeeding. And you need to pick someone who is an ally or a friendly to you to describe the enhancement to your success.
Did you mean Sneed and not Neville?
Sorry, not Neville. Maxwell.
Ah.
You pick a fellow actor to describe the action.
Well, that guy I don't quite recognize from the cast sheet that's playing my toady, my goon. I think he might be okay.
All right, so you notice the big flaming meteorite coming down, and you reach into your pocket and you found $5 crisp bucks.
Ah, just enough to go back to the costume shop and buy another vial of spirit gum.
Oh, hey, if you're gonna go do that, listen, if you could come around to my dressing room a little bit later, that'd be great. I got you. Don't worry.
I'm just saying, there's a reason why this mustache still continues to stick.
Okay, so
I'm not sure that it's actually there. It may be a figment of all of our imaginations.
Oh God. Director, I think we're losing another one.
Crisis.
I think we're losing him again.
Oh, I think he's fine. We're rolling. This is good. This is good stuff. This is good stuff.
If you say so.
You managed to survive the asteroids, either avoiding or just basically taking them head on. You have managed to deal with the meteors coming and crashing into you as they often do on the moon. You begin to cross. You've reached the dark line that demarcates daylight and the dark side of the moon. Now we need to draw a big barrier now. Just going to draw a big black rectangle. And that will be the dark side of the moon.
All right, guys. Just remember, we only have so much energy stored within these radios. So when you speak to me, make sure you speak to me with brevity.
I just realized we didn't ask for flashlights.
Does anyone have possibly a sponsorship?
Was Minute Maid around in the 30s?
No, I fear not. However, you can decide. No, I was thinking of if you could use flashlights from like Rayovac or something like that, or some brand name flashlight could suddenly appear in your hand. You can spend Moxie and declares that you now have flashlights. That's what it's there for.
Well, Sneed Sniley always comes prepared with his gizmos and will produce his Illuminator 5000, which does have branding of what's I believe is Zippo, yes. A Zippo Illuminator 5000. Perhaps I could have offered this to the mayor. He seemed to be struggling with his cigar.
Yeah, that would happen. I'm glad that you're going to strike a light out in the the very rich atmosphere of the moon.
Indeed, there's no oxygen on the moon.
Wait a minute,
but there is in this studio.
Be careful. I don't know if the ether is flammable. We could burn it all. The whole solar system.
That sounds like a wonderful plan.
No, the ether does not catch fire as much as you like.
Worst case scenario, I take all those pesky solar patrollers with me. They'll never see it coming.
No, they won't see you coming because it's dark. So so who is going into the dark side? And I'm not sure why anyone wanted to stay out on the light side.
Just to relay,
the dark side. Mr. Whiskers, why does it have to be the dark side of the moon? It could be any color you like.
Well, we only have film stock that is black and white.
I will get through the entire album, if not the entire discography.
Okay, hold on. I got it. There's another Moxie. Yeah.
You keep giving him Moxie for it. He's never gonna stop.
I'm never gonna stop anyway.
So I might as well make it look like he's getting a plan for it.
I mean, we're all shooting this episode on the moon. You could say we're all participating in our great gig in the sky.
I'm gonna get an 8-ball for that one.
Yeah, there you go. Turn it around.
Turn this around.
We need to get moving so we can get a message up to the emperor. We're ticking away the moments that make up our dull day. Let's go. We better run.
So yeah, because let's follow that directive. Bob and Bob are staying just in the tanks, just staring ahead, unmoving. But if you guys, I didn't know what you guys wanted to try and do. What? We're getting notes about what was invented in the future.
When Sneed gets out of the moon buggy, I want to look at our guard Bob and go, hey, how do you resist the urge to give out like social commentaries on what's happenings in front of you?
And he is hollow-eyed, just staring out into the middle distance.
Oh wow, you are really a professional. Oh wait, I gotta go, and then I'm gonna burst out of the moon buggy and jump down onto the surface of the moon and assume my position of all fours to be my step stool for for the boss. Here you go, boss. Don't want to twist any ankles, pull any hammies.
Sneed's gonna excitedly jump out of the moon buggy, absolutely forgetting the difference in gravity, and
is there a difference in gravity?
overshoots Freda.
Okay. And as you flail about, you have a climb and jumping skill. That's default, unless you wanted to like shift things around for later. And it's about a 10.
And nothing on that die. That's gonna be an 8.
Use some of that
But
moxie
I
you've
got-
done generated.
Ah, right. Yeah. So burn a moxie. Oh no! I need to go back to the prop store and get another vial of spirit gum. All right. So spend a moxie to re-roll a die. Much better. So that's going to be a total of 12 with double threes.
Double threes? Okay, so you use a moxie, gain a moxie. By the way, you're actually disproving something. We have somebody who has a supercomputer at our university who's testing. They're testing whether it's worth buying a die with a supercomputer. So I'll let you know how that goes. But you're proving that it's worth it. As an aside, I can't put meta hands on. Okay, Saul, you have all gotten. You have all have Fatal and Niles. Have you also dismounted from your vehicle?
Yeah, we'll be careful not to step on bits of the flaming asteroid we both missed.
Oh yeah, they're sweeping that up now, and a blanket has been put over it. So the staff has quietly put the blanket back over that.
Wow, that was quite the close call.
It was
Yes.
indeed. I didn't see
Shattered
that coming,
glass.
did you?
I did not see it coming. I'd say that we celebrate by having a new snack cake called Twinkie. It's like cake, but it's also like sponge.
Like sponge. I'll take a piece of that. That sounds good.
Good.
Oh, look at this white creamy filling inside. My favorite part.
Mine too.
Hey, boss, would you like to try some of these Tampax? A man wrote this ad read, and he has no idea what these are for.
Sure. And hold on, I think I know the exact and Sneed's gonna take big deep breath in, remove his helmet, clean his ears with the Tampax, and back on. Quite effective.
That's got to be what it's used for, right? I don't know.
I mean, where else would you stick it? It does say hygiene product on the front of the box.
It does. Also says something about this toxic shock. That might be useful when we're dealing with the Solar Patrol boss.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
I want to thank Broadcast for putting in a list of all of those companies that were founded in the 30s. Oh, shit. Oh, I should have put the meta hat on. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think everyone knows what kind of hat you got on now. Oh, dear God. Oh, we lost all our viewers. I have no idea what's happening in the broadcast. Nobody is watching.
That's a shame because that was gold.
That was gold.
We'll make it back on the YouTube views.
We'll make it back. Oh, yeah, that's the way we're going to do it. So anyway, we've got, so you guys are marching your way towards the dark side of the moon with the Zippo lighter held aloft. And as you're walking, and I have to get another can. There we go. This is a slightly dimmer side of the moon.
So where do we think these caverns open into? Would it be more likely in a crater or one of these mountains?
My, this side of the moon is a slightly lighter shade of pale.
More Moxie.
Well, thankfully I have the Illuminator 5000, so perhaps it can light our way. I'll hold it above my head. Shine! Shine on, you crazy diamond!
Oh, I'm just gonna stop giving things
Cut.
out.
Cut. The script does not say that.
What?
It absolutely does not say. I'm looking at the script right here, and nowhere does it say that.
Well, are you sure? What about his script?
Oh, God damn it. I forget you guys write different scripts.
It's all right there, buddy. Wait, I'm sorry. That's right. We're no longer filming. Perhaps you're a little bit stressed. Here, have a cigar.
I come with my own cigarettes, thank you very much. Smoke about
Oh,
five
what?
packs a day. It's recommend. I get them prescribed by my doctor.
So, but actually, why don't we call lunch and let you
Oh,
guys
thank God.
take 5 and talk? But I have to go make a few phone calls. So why don't you all go and talk amongst yourselves while you have discuss what you have for lunch. What's missing cast members, glass eyes.
Ah, yes. Oh, it is such a droll to continue that voice for so long. I don't know how I didn't notice the sore throat sooner.
It is really silly of me having to do this southern accent. I would much prefer using my natural voice.
Indeed, it does lend itself to your Shakespearean conquest of old.
Yes, most indubitably. So, do you have that
Oh.
Zippo handy? My pipe seems to be going out.
Oh, I don't know if they actually put any.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So that's why they call it the 5000 and not just the Illuminator. Here you are.
Ah, thank you, my good man.
They got Jello over at Craft
Oh.
Services, or at least that table that I keep telling everybody Craft Services.
Oh, Jello.
That makes everything jiggly.
And fold.
So, has anyone heard from Bonsoir?
Oh, if we're fortunate enough, he took the first blimp back to France.
Yes, that would be nice. It's always good to get rid of the Frenchmen.
Is it
Indeed.
true that
Especially for someone like me named Wellington. I've been beating up Frenchmen with my relatives for centuries.
is it true that he's in the hospital for choking on a baguette?
He was choking on something, you know the French.
Is that why they call it the Louvre?
Or a
The
boudet.
actual. Mm. You just can't trust a person that doesn't know the and I know we're not filming, that doesn't know the soft cleansing feel of Charmin.
And with that, you pretty much ended the whole vibe. The whole vibe. You just killed lunch. You do hear some noises coming from Whisker's office.
I was gonna say, speaking of lunch, there's apparently something at the craft table. I believe I'll go raid that.
That sounds tasty.
And walking, I guess while we're walking over to craft services, hearing those noises coming from Whiskers' office, like, um, uh, Mr. Von, look at me. Are you quite all right?
So you're hearing some muffled noises, and unfortunately, because no one's generated their actor characters yet, could you make a sneak and roll at 12?
Holy shit! It's an absolute failure. Because I rolled 3 1s.
Watch out for that craft
Outstanding.
table.
So we have plenty of moxie, so let's re-roll all 3.
Oh, that's not your Moxie. That's the actor Moxie.
Oh, god damn it.
No, I just go ahead. Sorry.
All right, cool.
I do get the 8 ball from that though.
Fair enough. That's good. This one's better. That's a 15.
Okay. You do overhear things, and it's, let me double check on something.
Does this sound different?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm not.
Is what you hear coming out of
Is
his
Jabba
office.
the Hutt our director?
And I turned to Cam. I'm like, we've worked with Mr. Von Look at Me for some time, and I've heard him speak German from time to time. But this is a stranger dialect than I am used to.
That didn't sound very German to me.
Maybe it was Russian. You hear the sounds stop, and the phone get put down, and you hear the sound of footsteps possibly coming toward the door.
Whoop.
Time to get to that craft table.
Continue my walk to craft services.
Okay. Yeah, and yes, and I come out. I adjust my vest, and if I had a hat, I would adjust that. So, and if everyone is finished, we will have good guy places, please, for the second shoot. It's going to be interesting.
So, good guys?
Yeah,
Ah.
I know. You could stick it on your forehead. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, good deviling. That I should have said yes. We're definitely going to do good guys. You can sit out and not get paid.
There's an order of
Everyone
operations
is still getting their
of,
paycheck.
what I put on first. Trying to put the helmet on and then headphones doesn't really work.
Oh, I think we need to see this. I think we need to sell the DVD. We start back. Oh, yes. Oops. Let's see. Where is this? Copy.
And you may notice that I accidentally worn the wrong glasses, and these are actually the wrong glasses for BB-88. And the kids are going to start to think that this is really a cheap show.
I wonder if you have to wear those glasses forever now because the other glasses were broken in shooting. I do like that you're ready to deliver a manifesto and it's going to be fabulous. I don't know why anyone's wearing a spacesuit with a helmet at this point, because apparently breathing in the air on the surface of the moon is a thing. You've all done so well. Let me think here. I gotta grab you guys. Oh, hold on just a second.
Of course, I'm wearing my patrol issued helmet. Why wouldn't I? It was the happiest day of my life when Corporal Sargenton came to me and said, "Here, boy, have a helmet."
Okay, he wasn't asking to polish it or anything.
He
Polishing the
suggested
helmet?
I wanted to polish it regularly. But fact of the matter is, I haven't
Yes.
joined it since he gave it to me.
I see. So Dakota, 88.
It is
Sherry
starting to have a bit of a scent in here.
Thank you. Spirit gum?
No.
No. Okay, Alistair is set. Dakota is set. Jerry Galactic is set. We might want to make sure that, if I remember right, Dakota is a bit of a backstory he needs to jam in
Mr.
here.
Von, look at me.
Yeah.
My character's
Yeah.
name is misspelled in the script, and also it seems in the blocking here. My character's name is Alistar, not Alisar.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, broadcast, when was whiteout invented? Because trust me, Solar Patrol is all about Googling everything to death. It's like, oh, nope, that doesn't exist anymore. We're going to get Alistar now. Alistar is set. And yep, that's what I thought. Right now we use the typewriters that are just one step above anything. So what I'm going to do is places everyone. Sorry, my throat is a little sore. Places, please. And what I'd like you to do is quickly introduce yourselves, since we did have to have a script correction already from Alistar. You guys find yourselves in the office of the Mayor of the Moon, and apparently an expedition has gone missing, and they called in the Solar Patrol, and also yes, honorary and active members. So if you would please go through and introduce yourselves. We shall start with Maxwell Griffith and Percival McStandish.
Thank you, Mr. Von Look at me. And for the record, it's Percival Maxwell Grifferton McStandish III. And I will be once again reprising my role of Alistar Andromeda, even though it seems he seems to befall major injuries with each passing episode. But we don't ask questions when the paycheck's clear.
Yes. Well, Wellington, who will you be? You'll be reprising a role here.
Yes. In this scene, I am playing the Solar Patrol Engineering Officer, Jerry Galactic. I'll do a bang-up job, once again proving my thespian abilities. And you will all enjoy it, I swear.
And this person is dead to me. And Russell Ryder, you seem to be dressed oddly, not like a Solar Patroller.
Yeah, it's like more of an honorary title. So, after Dakota, I'm just gonna read straight from the script here. I'm gonna read it straight from the
You're
script.
still using the same accent.
No, you gotta
though?
give me a second to get into it, okay? Calm down. It's been like a month since I played Dakota, okay?
Okay.
All right, see, so here we go. After Dakota's strange vacation, the Solar Patrol took a liking to him and made him an honorary member of their diplomatic contingent. They wasted no time sending him to the moon in hopes of using his skills to stop a firefight before it happens. Too bad Dakota's skills are more suited at quelling the fears of an undereducated group of parents.
Okay. Aunt Neville, what will you be doing today? How was your eye?
Oh, it's just fine, Mr. Whiskers. Thank you.
And have the electrical burns healed from last week? Has the suit? We've had to replace parts of your costume, BB-88 costume.
Yes, it's true. I'm going to be sitting down for the entire show behind the table.
And go ahead, please introduce your part to the group.
Hello. I bet you didn't recognize me. Look, it's me. I'm Neville Rodwinger. It's still me, but now I'm playing BB-88. I'm a robot. Can you believe it? And a pilot too.
And places, please. You find yourselves having been called by the mayor of the moon, Sam. And Sam is a bit put out by the fact that, well, I just let a bunch of harebrained archaeologists loose on the dark side of the moon, and I haven't heard from them for a few days. So I immediately called you guys because I don't think you have anything else better to do.
Oh, you're right.
Well,
we
we
love
just got back
archaeologists.
We just made it back from Venus.
Oh, that's awfully nice. I was going to take a vacation there.
Well,
Do they still have all the mud baths?
I don't know.
And
All I know is
pygmies.
they had a lot of dinosaurs and it was pretty crazy. I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, I went there on a vacation, and all I got was attacked by a dinosaur and this brand new job.
Oh, yes. Congratulations. I know that you've been you've been instrumental in making sure that our general dry goods store here on the moon is well stocked with trade from Earth.
Right, we brought you some Lay's chips, some Mars bars, 3 Musketeers, and a big jug of Kraft mayo.
Well, we can always use more of that. Mayo doesn't keep on the moon. It's something to do with too many M's.
You want some cocoa wheats, which I am being assured by my people is a real thing.
I feel we're going to tread lightly on anything with a human mascot at this point in history. Thank you. That means no cream of wheat and definitely no pancakes. Thank you.
Are you sure? You got a little ear infection problems? You want some Tampax?
Oh, hold on. I'm glad. Oh, I can't wait to take these home to my wife. Her ears get dirty all
I'm pretty
the
sure.
time.
I'm pretty sure these aren't for women, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a guy thing. I mean, these are for manly ears. Look at the size of them.
Yeah.
These things are the size of a baseball bat.
I just want to go out there and say, I know what tampons are used for.
We all
I
know
just
what
want to make
tampons
sure that this isn't. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it's beyond. This is beyond offensive.
Oh.
Don't worry about that part. But it's just that terrible. Well, what would a tampon in 1930 look like, really? I mean, it's going to be burlap
geez, you're really gonna
and chicken wire. Do not
rip
look these
Google
things
search
up.
history.
Yeah, I know. But you know, I would think that maybe the audience would have something to say about it. But no, they're going to be mute on that one.
Out.
What? I like the idea that this will become an entire episode of just us checking Google search.
Oh, geez, I didn't. Don't.
No, you
you
didn't
don't
need to.
search it. Whatever you do, don't search it.
Is it as painful as we imagine?
They made them ergonomically
Oh,
shaped.
what do you put that in chat?
They made them ergonomically shaped, apparently.
Damn
Well,
straight
we're
they
men.
did.
The only thing we know that goes in there looks like this. So let's make them look like this.
At least it's shaped
Oh.
enough so you could confuse it for a large Q-tip. So that's why all of us think it's. So that's why we all think it's for our ears.
Oh God, we are so screwed.
I'm gonna pre-pen
we
my
need-
meta hat for that.
Pre-pin that hat because oh God.
But yours doesn't
So,
have
we've all
yours doesn't
passed
have
around.
a long string tail at the end of it. Weird.
This is just
No,
wrong.
I think that's what happens when you're circumcised. They cut the string.
Why is
We
DJ
got
not
10
attacked?
minutes. We should probably.
Right.
I'm waiting for a raid to show up. Why is a raid not happen on Mondays when we're in the middle of our best tampon bit? White men, or a bunch of men
I was
sitting around
about to
talking
say,
about
you better
tampons.
amend that first part quick.
I am amending it. I apologize. I have a green mustache. That's because.
Oh man.
So yes. Oh, so anyway, now you're in the mayor is very happy for the relief you have brought him, and he's probably not going to take this back to the missus, but he isn't sure. So engineer Ted's going to be very excited about this. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. These will make great candles too for the dark side of the moon where you're going. Maybe if you put the earwax on these tampons, and that way you could use them as candles on the dark side of the
Or
moon.
maybe you could just give us some flashlights.
Oh yes, I can easily give you flashlights. Here's all the
That would
flashlights
be
you need.
preferable.
Seems like the easy thing.
That
to
would be
ask.
preferable.
You'd be foolish not to ask
Yes.
for flashlights going to the dark side of the moon. Am I right?
I know I would.
Would you like? I can. I think we have a remaining tractor that we can give you.
Can you describe these archaeologists so we know what we're looking for?
Oh yes, here. And they show you. He shows you pictures of them.
Oh no. Alistair, do you recognize these clowns?
Oh no, that right there. That's going to be the Solar Patrol's number 1, 2, 3, and 4 top rivals.
Oh
We must
my!
go pursue them
Yep,
immediately.
they're our
Let's
enemies
go.
for sure. We've got to stop them. I know the nefarious Niles Nebula is a real dangerous person. He's experimented on so many living beings, and they never come out living at the end.
Indeed. And I still got sand in places where I would rather not reveal. From that devilish
pirate.
Sniley.
That pirate has a whip.
Yeah, that pirate's pretty frightening. And she has that gleam in her eye.
What about this
Whistle.
one over here? He looks unimportant. The one with the fedora on his head.
I don't know who he is, but he looks real handsome.
I don't recognize that guy either. He certainly wasn't with them on Venus.
It does bear a striking resemblance to that one goon named Frank, I think. I think his name was Frank.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it was Frank.
That God bless that Goon Academy.
Wasn't
Always
his-
turning out
wasn't
more and
his
more of
name
them damn
Frank?
goons.
Frank Furter, I believe his name was.
Something like that.
Frank N. Furter. Yeah, something like that. All right. Well, I
Yeah.
guess we're going to have to take that
and
vehicle.
it's just a step
Wait,
to the
have
left
I
and a
been-
jump to
have
the
I
right. Huzzah!
Okay, well, we're gonna give you a once. Yeah.
It's my
Once. What? Oh, all your guts, all of the guts. Let me see. So,
Has anybody got a slice of meatloaf? I could use some energy.
Oh, that's a deep cut. That one's a deep cut. Yes, there we go. Oh God, yes, this is not good.
This devolved real quick.
Yep,
Real quick.
it is beautiful.
No,
I wouldn't
that's
change
okay.
it.
It's beautiful. No, trust me.
So-
Just yes. Yeah.
Mr. Mayor, did these people say what they were doing with their
Yeah.
archaeological expedition?
Yeah, they were going to go look for the Martian artifacts that were found in the dark side of the moon about 25 years ago, and no one's gotten around to investigating them. We've just finished rebuilding after the attack. This is the second moon colony because the first one was destroyed by the I forget what it was in the briefing notes.
That was some kind of terrorists from Jupiter, I believe.
No, it was the Red Hive.
Yes,
an Earth group.
That's
They,
Yep.
yeah.
We've
They
read a lot
blew-
about them in the training manuals of the Solar Patrol.
Yeah, they blew things up back in '66.
Indeed. Well, it seems that these devilishly evil crew has got a head start on us. We should probably get going.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
we
who
need-
knows what they're doing, and we won't be able to see it anyway since it's so dark.
Yeah, but we did get these flashlights though.
True.
We'll shine a
True.
light
But
on
we
the
don't
darkness.
know we don't know what we're looking for, but we'll light it up anyway.
Oh God. No, you're not going to the Frankenstein place. So next week's episode we'll have some interesting new titles. I think now we've gotten down to something that's pleasing us. Maybe no one else, but it's making us giggle. So I think that's a thing.
I had fun.
But do you have fun? Okay. That's the best thing you can hear when you wake up in the morning. So anyway, what I'm going to do is do you wish to go to the garage and get your magical what's it called? Gulf Stream? I don't know why these guys are here. Boop. Boop. They can only afford one tractor. Grab all that. Copy. Translocate. Okay, you come down into the space garage, the moon garage. And there are two figures here who are clearly guards because they have the little lightning bolt helmet. And they are standing motionless. They are approximately 6 foot 1 inches tall and very gaunt.
I don't know if the Solar Patrol needs guards, or he might just be putting them at risk. That Niles Nebula could kidnap them and do nefarious
Well,
things.
what you're
to them.
saying is you don't need additional guards, because you all have all the protection you need with Alistar Andromeda at your side.
That's very true.
Okay.
And
You
of
wish to-
course, we have BB-88 who can weather any storm,
I've never felt
even
safer.
electrical shorts.
I think also he can pilot just about anything too, right?
That's right. I'm a pilot.
Yes. So
Why is this
But-
happening?
You just plug them into any ship. Usually you have to try and plug it in 3 times because for whatever reason, even though you got it right the first time, it always takes you flipping it over at least 2 or 3 times before it goes in.
Tampax.
Is that Tampax?
Oh, Jesus!
Just gonna go with that one,
I could
too.
do this all day.
Hey.
I can't slam my head on the desk. This is bullshit.
I like the idea that you strangle yourself if you do that. You just like choke yourself. Oh, don't choke on your helmet. Here we go. So what? Sorry.
I was going to say these guards. If we suggest they stay, do they make any strange reactions?
No, they are indifferent to anything you wish to, anything that is not a direct address to them. Because you haven't, you didn't tell them to stay, did you? You're just going to pile in.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to pile in anyway.
Okay. If you wish to interact with the gods, it's okay. They just have nothing.
Well, they look like they
interact
do a
with.
hard day's work, and Alistar is gonna reach into his front pocket, and pull out a sheet that none of y'all have ever seen before, but he peels 2 stickers off and places one on each of Guard Bob's chests that says Honorary Patroller.
Okay. They stand mute as their newly deputized selves.
Just like me. I got one of those stickers too.
Oh, yeah. You opened up your vest. It's
It's
on
a
the
large
inside.
honor!
Oh, God.
It is a large
I
honor
just don't know.
indeed.
Speaking of large honors, tampons! Yep, I ruined it for
Okay,
everybody.
I get
Fuck
it.
you.
I get an 8 ball. I get an 8 ball for that. I get an 8 ball. The audience is encouraged to do their own Googling on a thing called the Hays Code. So go nuts with that, people. So you all go into the tractor and into the tank and begin driving across the blasted surface of the moon. And miraculously, you don't seem to encounter any meteors or meteorites or anything falling from the sky this time. Yep, I've got and we are going to get you to the dark edge. You get to the boundary layer of the moon. Or is there a dark side? Are you prepared to plunge across?
Do we see any signs of these people, like the bad guys?
Yeah, you need to notice. You need to notice things. Make a sneak and roll. As if you were. Who are you? Let's pretend you're somebody. As if you were an extra. You're looking for something an extra did.
Unfortunately, no. I rolled an 8. 4-3-2. Or 4-3-1.
Wow, that's
With a
good.
2 on the D8.
You can ask someone else to look. If someone else wants to look, that's no big deal.
Guys, I think we need to scout this area out before we go into the dark side. We don't know if they've set traps for us.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
Okay. Well, you've noticed. You've noticed tracks from 2 vehicles, as well as what looks to be a meteor impact.
Oh, sirs, I see some tracks and what looks to be a meteor impact.
That could have been them testing their trap. We better keep our eyes open for meteors.
Indeed, and these tracks lead directly to the dark side of the moon.
Damn, their plot seems to be working.
It seems they have both time and money.
And somehow they scammed 2 of these vehicles off of the mayor, and we only get 1. What's the deal with that? We're the Solar Patrol, for Pete's sake.
If he's like every other politician, he's probably getting his palms greased by these nefarious no do-gooders. That took a lot to get out.
You and Porky Pig, you and Mel Blanc have got some work to do.
Well, I've seen that pirate Fatale. He's probably getting more than just his palm greased.
Ew.
Ew. We'll see how that goes. Any sidelong looks in the cast? And as you are you going to plunge through into the dark side of the moon with your flashlights blazing?
Flashlights blazing, blaster in the other hand. Huzz for the patrol, gentlemen! Huzzah! Runs.
Which
And I'll be looking at these tracks with my magnifying glass.
While you're in the okay, so you cross over to the dark side. Gotta move the dark side to the dark side. Oh, come on. Oh. There. Move the monolith. You didn't hear me say that. Okay, so you have you've crossed over to the dark side, and as you are investigating the tracks, Suddenly, you're surrounded. You find yourself surrounded by Lego people. Here we go. Hold on. Flying Susie Ether. You see coming toward you several things that look like giant mosquitoes with
What the
laser
blazes
guns.
are those?
And then they begin shooting at all of you.
They fly now?
These do, and apparently they begin shooting you. And let me see. Where is he? Wait, what am I missing here? All right, come on. Alistair, you need to make a chillin' roll. And it is, as you're wielding your gun toward it, it is a chillin' roll worthy of a star.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Chilling?
Oh, not chillin'.
Okay,
Bruising.
I was about to say.
Sorry about that.
All right, at least that's a positive.
Not any better, is it?
No, it's better. So that's 11, 14, plus 2, 16.
Oh, man. Okay, so you don't die this turn. a blast catches the shoulder of your spacesuit, which is luckily armored, and it sprays a huge shower of sparks as the rest of your companions also come under fire. And that is where we leave.
Real quick, I'm going to try to make quick repairs to my spacesuit. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, what? Oh, yes. You must, the shoulder pad is caught on fire. You must do something about it.
Would that be a fixing and building?
That'd be fixing and building, supporting actor.
Where I have a -2.
Yes.
So that is going to be a 9.
Oh, I'm afraid you've ripped a hole in your suit. And on the dark side of the moon, there is no ether. There is no air. And your eyes begin bulging. And that is where the scene ends. And you are done for the day. So welcome back, everyone. To the set.
Got to get out of it.
Yeah.
Sorry to kill the magic, but I have had an itch on my eye for the last 20 minutes. Ouch.
Oh, did you use a tampon?
See, you get to do it.
I only did it once. The rest of you were just, that was it. That was the whole game there. So everyone, good shoot today. I'm going to go back in my office. If anybody, did you want to talk among yourselves or anything, or did we want to do outro?
Oh, I believe you've extended ever so slightly past the time that you are paying me for. So I am going to head on home.
Not before swinging by my dressing room first.
Oh, yes, the spirit gum. Right.
So you two go off with each other. Let me. Wellington, are you going to hang about on the set and talk with anyone else, or follow them on the spirit gum trail?
I think I'll wander around the set and look for safety violations so I can ask for some more hazard pay.
Wellington, you must simply come with. You'll experience Shakespeare straight from the mouth of a man himself.
I'm just worried I'll end up in quite a tempest.
Okay, so we get Moxie for that too.
We're just going to go to some guy under a bridge and play Othello.
Yes.
Well, as long as he's not Titus Andronicus, I'm perfectly happy with that.
Oh, goodness. Theater kids. Neville, did you want to do anything? You've gotten banged up again this episode. I didn't know if you had anything you wanted to do. on the set or check out or head home?
Clean your
I'm gonna
glass
go
eye.
take a nap in my car.
Is that where you
You must
live?
be a well-paid actor if you got a car right around now. And model,
Indeed,
model.
they cost at least $400.
It doesn't have wheels.
I don't think it's a car. I think it's a cardboard box.
So between the costume and the car, have we just not invented wheels yet? Like, because it's becoming a legitimate question.
Oh, I fear that's the case. Ladies and gentlemen who have watched us through to this point,
We're sorry.
We're sorry. No raids, no nothing. But we do have some more semi-high quality entertainment. We have much better stuff coming. We have, what is it, Tuesday? What's our Tuesday? This is so broadcast can start looking up. It's starting our outro.
So Tuesdays, I believe we have the continuation of the Conan campaign.
Yes, we do.
Something came out of the ground.
Yes. Ground things. Ground news. News from the ground. And that is at what,
6 p.m. Eastern Standard
6 p.m.
Time.
Yep.
Oh hell, if I'll bail out our director on this one because I gave him so much shit this episode.
Yes.
Yeah. So
please.
Tuesday we have the continuation of our Conan campaign. That's going to be starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then the very next day, Wednesday evening,
Yeah.
we have the continuation of our Curse of Strahd campaign. That's going to be starting at 8 p.m. And going until 10 p.m. also Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, not a damn thing.
Oh no.
We're
Thursday there's things happening.
There's a solo stream.
There's a solo,
there's good.
I will be solo streaming.
So Dr. Whiskers Von Look at Me is going to be doing something.
We have a solo stream, and if things work, we have a standby Star Trek one shot that 2 players have asked to do on Thanksgiving. This will be at 8:30 Eastern. Yeah, you can look as bewildered as you want. This is the thing that happened. Yes.
We are off on Fridays and Saturdays as well. Although I think something is eventually coming back for Saturdays. But then last but not least, coming up on coming this Sunday, another continuation of a 5th edition campaign. This one's going to be Tomb of Annihilation, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going until 11.
They have a new player.
And they have a new player.
Yeah.
And to wrap up, come back same time next week for the continuation of Star Trek Adventures, Bajor Rising. Aside from that,
do we have a raid?
did we lose our broadcaster?
I get to be the one who says it. Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're gonna be raiding GG Game Nights. For those of you that are joining the raid, spam those emotes. Be fun. But the ultimate rule: don't be a dick. Until next time. Peace.
Bye.